All right, so we're live on YouTube and we are live in Facebook group, Teacher Entrepreneur Success Club. Welcome everyone to another evening of the Boss Teacher Live. I'm excited to have you here. I'm excited that you are early and you are showing up to get the most out of this workshop. So I've already checked on our viewers on Facebook. They can hear me clearly. Those of you who are on YouTube, please let me know. Just type in the comments right now and let me know if you are able to hear me. Because once you can hear me, then we are moving full speed ahead. And as usual, we're going to be on for 30 minutes. We're going to be on. I say that every single week and we're never on for 30 minutes. Like, once I'm done speaking, the Q&A sessions usually last a good other 20 minutes or so. And that's okay. I'm completely okay with that. So those of you watching on YouTube, once you let me know that you are able to hear me, then we are good to go. So just pop a message in the chat right now and let me know if you guys can hear me. All right. I'm waiting another minute to see somebody pop something in the comments. And then we're going to jump right into the content. And as usual, I'm going to be taking the questions towards the end. So any questions that you have, just make a note of them, write them down. I'm going to be doing a Q&A at the end, answering all of your questions to get clarity on anything that is related to building out your global profitable business. All right. Thumbs up. Okay. So Sparks on Facebook is saying good. You can hear me. All right, awesome. So let's jump right into it. Welcome again, everyone, to another session. Thank you again for showing up live. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Boss Teacher Live. Now, if you don't know if this is your first time, I'm Julia Barnes, the Boss Teacher. That's what they call me. And basically, I help burnt out teachers build global profitable businesses so you can generate another level of income stream and really create and buy the freedom that you so desire. So just a quick minute about who I am. I used to be in the classroom. I was once a classroom teacher, resigned from my teaching job in 2017, started Boss Teacher brand in November of 2018 and have not looked back since. It has been one of the best decisions I have ever made. I have taught people how to create websites, create online courses. I've been freelancing online for many, many years, long before I even resigned from my job. I was a part-time digital entrepreneur. And so I made the grand leap in 2017, and I've been building the Boss Teacher brand since 2018, and I have never looked back since. It's been one of the best decisions I've ever made. And today I'm just here to share with you the best of what I know, literally the best of what I know, to help you as well to build a global brand and a profitable brand at that. So we meet here every single Monday night, 7:30 Jamaica time. Yes, I am from Jamaica. So we meet here 7:30 Jamaica time, and we're here for a few minutes talking about something related to building your business. We're building a global business, building a profitable business. And the whole objective is to really expose you to different opportunities that you can use your skills, your expertise, your knowledge, your talents to build something that you love, to build something that is profitable, to build something that can support you, not just now in this generation, but for you to leave a legacy behind when you're no longer around. All right? So that is the whole objective of these little sessions. And tonight, we're going to be talking about multiple streams of income. That's our topic for tonight. Because I think a lot of persons get the wrong idea about what multiple streams of income mean, right? And multiple streams of income have two different definitions, in my humble opinion. And when you hear me out, when you hear my viewpoint, you can decide whether or not you agree or you disagree. But I think it's a good viewpoint to understand and to think about, to delve a little bit more into it, so you have an idea of what the possibilities are out there for you. So here is generally, when people hear the term multiple streams of income, this is what a lot of people think about. A lot of people think about having 7 different income streams. I'm not sure where that term or that phrase became popularized when people talk about 7 different streams of income. But that's a thing. Like, that's what people talk about when they talk about multiple streams of income. You have 7 different sources of income, and that's all good and well. But when you look at the kinds of people who have multiple sources of income, 7 different income streams, those aren't the kinds of people who are just starting out in business, right? Do you agree with me? Let me know. Those aren't the kinds of people who are just starting out in their business. The people who have multiple streams of income are usually the people who have been in business for many, many years. They have established themselves in a particular field. They have branched out. They have branched out into another field, and they keep building a brand after brand after brand, business after business after business. And so when they're 45, 50, 55, retirement, whatever age, then they can sit back and literally cash coming in from different sources. So think of an Oprah, right? Today, Oprah is retired from TV. She owns her own network that she is managing from an office. She has tons and tons of people working from her. And she is literally the epitome of multiple streams of income, because she has books here. She does workshops. She has her network. She has all sorts of things bringing her money. But the Oprah that you see today is not the Oprah that just started out many, many years ago. And so as new entrepreneurs, you have to be careful how you latch on to certain ideas and ideals when it comes down to business. And you have to be careful about pushing yourself a little bit too far and exerting yourself a little bit too much, trying to reach this multiple streams of income. And you don't realize that that is not the start. Multiple streams of income is the finish. It is not the start. So as a new entrepreneur, I do not encourage or advise anybody to go out there and push to try and build 4, 5, 6, 7 businesses at one time. That is going to cause you worse burnout than you could ever imagine. The burnout that I am trying to help you avoid is the burnout that you're going to run into. And so my alternative to that, and this is what I teach, this is one of the hallmarks of every single one of my programs that I teach, is that you select one perfect offer, one perfect business that you are building out, whether you're using your skills, your expertise, your knowledge, and I share with you how you can build out that one perfect business using something that you already have, using the knowledge that is in your head, using the expertise that you have developed over the years. I do not send anybody to go back to school to learn to do anything to build a business out. No, I'm not sending you to get a master's degree. I'm not sending you to get any kind of degree or additional certification. The hallmark of what I teach is that you use one perfect business and generate different sources of income from that one business. So this is the idea that many people have. Okay, I have to start a business, and I have to invest in real estate. I have to be on the stock market, and I have to start another business and another business and another business and another business until I am at 7. When you're year 1, year 2, just starting out in business, you don't have time to be managing 7 different things. You can't even find the money to support one or to build one income stream, more so to go and support 7, right? So my recommendation to you is that rather than trying to build 7 different income streams, or what we call multiple sources of income as we know it, stick to one single source of income. And not one single source, one perfect business, the perfect business. And from that one perfect business, you can literally build out different streams of income from that one perfect business. Now, let me give you an example. Okay, I am the Boss Teacher, and my brand is the Boss Teacher brand. I am not out there trying to build Boss Teacher brand. I'm not trying to sell cell phones on the side. That would probably be business number 2. I'm not trying to trade Forex, business number 3. I'm not out here trying to sell, what else could I be selling? cheers or whatever, clothes is a real hot thing online now. I'm not trying to do 5, 6, 7 different things. I am boss teacher. What I do is I help teachers to look at the various different opportunities that are out there to them that they can generate different income streams. Now, here is how I split that into multiple streams of income. As boss teacher, I teach people how to create online courses. That is a very part of what I do, right? And creating an online course is enabling you to generate an additional stream of income. That's number one. Number two, I have a mentorship program that I'm launching next month that I've already interviewed. People are already coming into the program. And that mentorship program is essentially doing the very same thing. Well, not the same thing. It includes the online course training. So I'm not doing anything different. I'm just adding on different elements to create an entire 12-week mentorship program. As boss teacher with about online course, I also have a book about online courses, right? So that's 3 different sources of income right there. As boss teacher, I am a speaker. So right there and then you have 4 different income sources. I am doing almost the exact same things on 4 different occasions. The online course training, the book about online course, the boss teacher mentorship. What was the other one? I am a speaker. I do one-on-one coaching, and when I sit with my clients in the one-on-one coaching, what do you think I'm talking to them about? Exact same thing that I do in all other areas of my business. So it is now for you to decide how you are going to approach the different audience or the different groups of people that come to you, the subsets of people that come to you, and how you're going to deliver the very same message to that different group. You understand? We're not trying to build 5 business. We're not trying to sell t-shirts. We're not trying to sell cell phones. We're not trying to do Forex. We're not trying to do boss teacher. We're not doing those different things. We are using the same boss teacher brand, and we're sharing the same message whenever we go on stage, or no, it's virtual to speak. We're sharing the same message in the book. We're sharing the same message in the mentorship program. We're sharing the very same message in the online course program. And we're sharing the very same message with our one-on-one clients. We're sharing the same message in our group coaching clients. So it's the very same content you're sharing every single time, but you're sharing it with a different audience, and you're sharing it in a different setting. So you know, as the business owner, as the brand, you're going to have to tailor that very same message that you have to suit the different kinds of audiences that there are. You understand what I'm saying? Guys, type in the comments and let me know if you completely understand what I'm saying. So let me just, emphasize that we're not building 7 businesses, right? We are building one business, and that from that one business, we are generating multiple streams of income, sharing this very same message, only in different settings, right? So let me just clarify. In my mentorship program, even though I have a book about online courses, even though I have a course about online courses, in my mentorship program, there is still an element. One of the modules talk about online courses, right? The second to last speaking engagement that I had, what do you think that I spoke about? Online courses. It's just that I did it in a different setting. So the students that I teach my 6 weeks course to, and teach them how to build out their online courses, they are going to get a whole lot of content. They are going to get the full they are getting the full gamut of how to create online courses, as opposed to when I sit in front of my computer and did my virtual speaking engagement, and I spoke to an audience of like 300 people. I was teaching them about online courses, but I only did that in 45 minutes. It is impossible for me to give to them what I give to my 6 weeks cohort in 45 minutes. But guess what? It's the very same message. And I'm getting paid 2 different ways to share the same message. So I'm sharing it with my cohort for the online course, and I'm also sharing it in a one-time speaking engagement, a 45-minute speaking engagement Same message, different setting, different audience. And that is how we generate multiple streams of income using one dege, as we say in Jamaica, one dege offer. We are not stressing out ourselves, and I'm not encouraging you to stress yourself out to go and build 5, 6, 7 different offers, 5, 6, 7 different businesses. I'm sharing with you how you can use your one perfect offer and generate multiple streams of income from that one single business. You're sharing the very same message every single time, just in a different setting and with a different audience. All right? So, any questions? Any questions? I see some comments popping up on YouTube here. Alison is saying yes, yes. Now it's much, much clearer. Absolutely. Any questions or comments that you want to share, guys? Because one of the things you don't want to get caught up in as a new entrepreneur is just burning out yourself. Like, the whole point of getting in business is so you can be free. Why stressing yourself out? Here's the thing what you need to do, and post your questions in the meantime, is that you need to build whatever brand you are building now, whatever business you're building now. You need to build it to the point that it becomes so independent of you. Then you can move on to business number 2. That's when it now becomes very practical and feasible for you to start building a second business. And this is when you get to move, you graduate to Oprah stage. And no, you're okay. I have one business. This is my one source of income from this particular business. This business doesn't need me anymore. You're at the point where you're now hiring managers and supervisors and team leaders to take over that business. And all you just have the title as CEO, and every now and again you're checking on everybody. But you now have able people running this business number 1 for you. So the business does not require your presence as much. And so all those ideas that you have written down in your little notebook that you've been wanting to do, now is the time that you move on to those other ideas that are not related to the initial business that you have been working on. Anybody disagreeing with me in the comments? Let me know. Let me know if you guys agree or disagree. And if you do disagree, let me know why as well. Because this is the point where we don't want people to get burnout, thinking that they have to do absolutely everything and generate this quote unquote multiple streams of income. I know a lot of people of late who are going into Forex, and I have nothing against Forex trading, but I know deep down where their passion lies, and it kind of hurts me to see them getting distracted just for trying to develop, for want of a better word, multiple streams of income, and not understanding that it is distracting them from their true passion and their true purpose. Because me personally, I am not helping anybody to make money just for making money's sake. And this is just my personal stance. I may lose out because of it, and some people might not be attracted to me because of it, and I'm completely okay. But I am not into helping people to make money just for making money's sake. I'm helping you to find that business that is completely aligned with your passion and purpose, so you can reach self-actualization. And in doing so, that same business concept, that business idea is going to, I'm not asking you if must or if or maybe, is going to generate additional streams of income for you. So I'm all for working with the people who want a business that aligns with their passion and their purpose, and not just in it just because you want to make money on the side, or you're just trying to hustle a thing. You understand? If you're hustling a thing, don't let me know, because I'm going to be on you. but the whole point is I want persons to be really at peace with the work that they are contributing to the world. That's one of one of the things that I believe, right? One of the things that I absolutely believe in is that whatever business I'm helping you build out must be completely aligned with your passion and your purpose. And my students can tell you, they come in with one idea, when I'm done with them, they leave with something that they never knew that they even wanted to pursue. You understand? I have people in my courses bawling. Like, I've bawled with my students because we go so deep and you get to understand that, oh, this is what I really want to do. This is where my heart lies. This is the intention, and this is what God has placed inside of me that I need to pull it out and share it with the world. So once we dig deep and we find that one thing, then we figure out, well, now let's figure out how we're going to get those multiple streams of income from this thing right here. I will help you build those out in the mentorship program. So for those of you who are looking to build out your business, to really start and grow, and when I say start, I really mean start from scratch. Like, you have no idea what you want to pursue. You have no idea. Or maybe you're like some people, like I used to have this book on my side table with, well, this is my notebook for my business right now, but I used to have a little book like this with just pages and pages and pages of ideas, and I just write them down as they come. Sometimes I would wake up in the middle of the night and just jot something down and go back to sleep, you know. So if you are like where I was, you know, having those multiple ideas and not sure exactly what you want to do with them, then you want to register for the program. If you don't have a book of ideas and you really are not sure what in the world I could be doing, what could I be building my business out of, you don't even think you have a business in you, then you need to come. Because here's the thing, I start from scratch with everybody, even from those people who think that they do have an idea and they're solid on the idea and they don't want anybody to change their mind. I start with scratch from everybody, because what I found is that some individuals, they think they want to do this thing, and by the time we dig through the first session and in our first module where we go through those tear-jerking exercises, they realize, you know what, this was just a spur of the moment thing, and what I really want to do is not X but is Y. And so I take everybody from scratch to help you really birth your business, the purposeful business that God placed in your heart. So if you are interested in building that out, then you want to go to teacherstobosses.com. Let me say that again, teacherstobosses.com, and sign up or schedule a consultation call with me. Those breakthrough sessions that I have are absolutely free. There's absolutely no cost to it. So when we go through those breakthrough sessions, I help you to unearth a few things. And for all of the sessions that I've been having so far, we've been having so many aha moments. People literally have book taking notes in the 45-minute sessions. So go to teacherstobosses.com and register for one of those breakthrough strategies with me. If my calendar is full, just shoot me back an email and I'll respond. I'll open up a few slots just to facilitate those sessions with you. All right, so any questions from you guys who are online? Any questions? I see some comments coming here on YouTube. Dwayne says he completely agree with my concept of multiple sources of income. Yes, Dwayne, thank you. Alison is saying purpose. Yes, I believe wholeheartedly that your business model must be aligned completely with your passion and your purpose. That is just one of the values that I hold as part of my business. And if you're just hustling for the money, don't come to me. You're going to find something else. And if you're hustling for the money and you come to me, you're going to fall in love with what you really want to do and you're going to pursue it. I've never seen anybody come to me just wanting to hustle and not leave otherwise. And don't think your dream is not profitable. Don't think your dream is not profitable. All right, any questions from you guys? I see a lot of people agreeing with me in the comments, but I want to know, do you have any questions? This might be the first night we actually finish in 30 minutes. Oh my goodness. Let me know, guys. Do you have any questions? Let me check right over here. No questions coming in from, hey guys, those are my Facebook peeps. So we're live in our Facebook group as well. If you don't know, there is a private Facebook group called Teacher Entrepreneur Success Club. If you are interested in just interacting, then you can come on over to Facebook and join that community and keep the conversations like from tonight going. Dwayne is asking what happens after the discovery call. So the breakthrough calls are usually for 45 minutes. I dig deep. Like I ask some very probing questions to give you some realizations of what you can use. Let me see if I'm phrasing this right. How you can start your business. Literally, how you can start your business. A lot of people have gotten aha moments. Like people have realized that their prices should not be the prices that they're at. They need to raise their prices, or they need to get more clients, or they need to schedule some more sessions. And so I help you with the basics. So 3 things I help you do. I help you, for the most part, identify what it is that you can sell. So, and it's just 45 minutes, by the way. So I just give you the basics. The full modules, the full session is going to be included in the 12-week mentorship program. So in the 45-minute session, I help you to discover what it is that you can sell, right? Secondly, I help you to identify what problem you solve, right? And also I help you identify who your ideal clients are. So if you understand what you can sell, then it's easy for you to identify what problem you solve, who your ideal clients are, and where you can find them. So those are the main things that I cover in the 45-minute session, as well as if you do decide that you want to become a part of the mentorship, we really sit down and decide, is this a good fit for you? Because like I said, I don't necessarily work with everybody. If you're just coming trying to hustle money, I'm going to tell you, sorry, I cannot mentor you, because that's not what I'm in it for. I'm looking for people who really want to align their passions and their purpose rather with a business model. So we have that discussion and we decide whether or not the mentorship is right for you. And if it's a good fit, if I think you're a good fit, then we talk about that and we discuss the way forward as well. All right. So I hope that answers your question, Dwayne. All right. So I mentioned Skillshare last week. I did. I don't ever remember mentioning Skillshare though. I don't. So I'm not sure. You're asking for the cost. I know what Skillshare is, but I don't have no affiliation with them. I don't do any promotions for them. I don't work with Skillshare in any way. So I don't know if you're confusing it with something else. So yeah, I'm not sure what that's about, Alison. All right, so another question. Do you have an outline for the 12-week mentorship program? Absolutely. We talk about that on the 45-minute call. We do. But the basics of it is, if you come in with nothing, you're going to leave with a full-blown business. And these 7 streams of income that I talk about that you can generate from this one offer, I help you to build those out as well. All right. Alison, you got the name wrong. I'm not sure what you are trying to say to me at all. I'm not sure. So yeah, so go to teacherstobosses.com, and the full instructions are there of how to schedule a 45-minute call with me. We sit down and we talk about the details, and we decide then, is this right for you? Yeah, so teacherstobosses.com. Let me put it in the chat for those who are looking. teacherstobosses.com. All right, I hope I spelled it correctly. Teacherstobosses, yeah, .com. All right, so it's spelled exactly how it sounds. teacherstobosses.com. All right, another question. Let's see. That thing you mentioned last week. I'm not sure what you're asking me, Alison. Thursday, Alison is one of my students in my course program. I hope that's you, Alison. I hope it's the right Alison I'm talking about. But if that's you, Alison, see if you can jog my memory on Thursday when we meet. We do have our weekly coaching sessions with my students. I call them students, but they're adults, like they're my students. But Alison, it's not coming back to me. I'm sorry. I think I mentioned last week. You're going to have to give me more details. We can talk about it on Thursday. Just don't forget to ask me when you hop onto the coaching call, Alison. If that is the right Alison, if it's not the right Alison, please, with all of my students, well, my course call students, those students who are building out their online courses on a Thursday evening. So if you're a part of that program, you're privy to those coaching calls. If you're not a part of the program, sorry, you should be. Why aren't you? I'm just saying. Okay, it's you, Alison. All right. See, I'm going to need some more details to answer you because nothing is coming to me, honestly. I'm not sure what you're asking me about. Okay. All right. Any other questions, guys, before we hop off today? Was the session helpful, by the way? Let me ask you, was the session helpful? This whole concept of multiple streams of income, has it opened up your mind in any way to think about things differently, how you approach building your business? What has this taught you tonight, or was it new at all? Ricardo is saying, love the work that you are doing, make dreams come true. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's it. Making dreams come true. That's what I do. That's what I do. Okay, you're saying some of the content was new. Okay. But I think for the most part, people are generally looking at, multiple streams of income a little bit too far along. They're looking at the Oprah stage and the Bill Gates stage, and they don't realize that they are at the baby stage. You can't compare yourself to those people who have 1 million businesses and just money coming flying from all different corners of the earth to them, to you who is just starting out. So we have to literally just put another spin on it to let you see something more practical and applicable for you. And yeah, my thing is all about clarity and focus. That is one of the things I believe in as well. I believe in clarity and I believe in focus. You cannot spread yourself too thin and focus in on 5 different things at the same time. You zone in on one thing, you become the best at it, you become the go-to for it, and people know you as the person to come for this particular thing. Then you can go about your business and do whatever you want to do. You understand? Like, I am becoming that in Jamaica right now, and I hope to become that in the rest of the world too, where people know me as the go-to person when it comes on to helping individuals to build out their brands and their businesses. So when you get to that level that you are the go-to and you have managers and team leaders working for you, then I can probably go do my dancing career. Like, you never know, I could back up for Beyonce one day. That could be business number 2. I'm just saying. Y'all don't know how much I love dancing. Doing this thing, I just want to get more focus. Focus is important. Focus is going to propel you into another level in your business that you could never have done if you had your attention in different areas. Zoning on one thing and really put your energies into building that one thing. I tell people all the time, do not have a plan B. And that was a quote I learned from Arnold Schwarzenegger. I always mess up that guy's last name. But I saw it once on the internet. And when I saw it, I said, how could you not have a plan B? And the more I thought about it, the more I realized how right he was, that when you have a plan B, rather than focusing on plan A, you're splitting all of your energies and your focus and your time and your finances, and you're putting it into A plus B. Now imagine if 50% is in A and 50% is in B. And you decide that you're going to take all of that 50% momentum and energy and money from B and throw it on plan A. Don't you think plan A is going to work? I think so. And if plan A does fail, at least you would have given your 100%. That's my take on it. So whatever you're doing, don't have a plan B. Just zone in on plan A, focus on plan A, build out plan A to the best of your ability and make it thrive. Make it thrive. You understand? All right, guys. Any more questions? Any more questions before we go tonight? Remember, go to teacherstobosses.com if you are looking to build out that multiple stream of income from that one offer. And we literally have 7 of them. So let me read them out because I have a list. I have a list of the 7 different income streams that I have been building in my business. So if I think of any more, I help you build it out too. So there's one-on-one coaching, group coaching, courses, books, speaking, consulting, and your breakthrough sessions. That was 7 different streams of income. And all you're doing is taking the one message that you have and adjusting it for a different audience in a different setting. You might be sharing the same message over a 12-week program, but you're sharing the same message in a 45-minute speech. You just condense it and give them the most you can give within 45 minutes. Or you're sharing that very same message with a one-on-one client, but you're working with them over a 1-year period. So depending on the setting, depending on the audience, all you're doing is tweaking the very same message that you're delivering. And that is how you build out your multiple streams of income. All right. So you guys who are looking to build out your multiple streams of income, starting from scratch and building it until it becomes a full-blown profitable business, surpassing your very teacher salary, then you want to go to teacherstobosses.com and schedule an appointment with me. Set up a discovery call. The call is completely free. And we're going to deep dive into how you can start building out your profitable business on that call. And you're going to leave with value. You're gonna wish you had paid me for that session. I kid you not. All right. Any last words before we go, guys? Do you have to be an expert to sell content? Dwayne, you are an expert. You are an expert. You just don't know it. And I have this particular activity. Alison, tell me if you reached to that section in the training yet, where I show, oh, you should pass it already from week 1, where I show you exactly how to build out your expert status. Like you are an expert. You just don't know it yet. A lot of people tend to define expert as somebody who has 10,000 followers, 20,000 followers if on social media. You must be a social media influencer, or you must be on TV, or you must be in a newspaper featured somewhere, or something like that. Or you must have 50 letters behind your name, MD, PhD, whatever D that is out there. Culturally, I think we generally are taught to see an expert in that light. An expert is somebody who goes on stage with a mic and comes up with a shirt collar or heels in stilettos and has your chest up high. No, those are not the only experts that exist. You are an expert in your own right. You just need to own that. Like the only letter I have behind my name is BSc, Bachelor of Science in Early Childhood Education. Do I consider myself an expert in building online businesses? Absolutely. Do I have any certification in it? Absolutely not. What makes me an expert? I've been doing this since 2014. I've had a lot of trials, I've had a lot of errors, I've had a lot of failures, I've had a lot of successes. And over the 6 years, that I've been doing this, I've been able to learn so many things along the way. And as such, I consider myself an expert. And I am branding myself an expert. So no other people are seeing me for the expert that I already know that I am. So you are an expert. You just haven't identified your expertise as yet. And expertise doesn't necessarily come with a certificate. There are tons of different things that qualify you an expert. And you don't need to have 1,000 followers or 10,000 followers on social media. You don't even need to have one. There are people with 200 followers that are crushing it online. And they are using their expert status to share with people what they already know, their knowledge, their experience, and just using it to change people's lives. So yeah, you are an expert. All right, guys. Any other questions before we go? I like the interaction in the comments, I absolutely love it. And just know that I love to see your questions and your comments, because here's what those do. It helps me to create content for next week. Like every single time I come out here to create content for you, it's not necessarily what I've thought up in my head. Like I literally have a Trello board of ideas that I want to share with you. And every week when I sit down and pull up my Trello board and say, okay, I'm going to talk about this next week, somebody drops me a DM and asks me something completely different. Or I'm talking to a teacher and something come up and they need, and like, you know what, it would be good to share this on one of the sessions. Like literally, it was after I had a coaching session this morning, that I decided I was going to talk about this tonight. Did I look at my list on my Trello board? Absolutely. Did I use any of the ideas there? No. Because when you ask questions, when you inquire of me, it gives me a great idea of what it is, the kind of content that you are interested in learning. And so I'd rather come here on a Monday night or even on my social media pages via email and give you what you're asking me about than come with my list of topics and nobody's interested in what I have to say, or you'd be more interested in what am I saying? I'm getting tongue twisted. You are not as interested in the different content that I have to deliver. So I love when you guys ask me questions. It gives me ideas, entire session around it. That's not difficult for me. I've been doing this for 6 years. So things like this are pretty easy for me to do. And I'm not talking from notes, guys. I am not. Sometimes I jot down little things so I don't forget. But generally, all of it is coming out of my head. So, and that is the level that I want you to get to. So whatever your area of expertise that I'm going to help you build out, then you are able to really just speak from that level as well. All right. All right, so that's it, guys. Oh, I saw one more question popping in. How important is credibility building in selling, and what are the steps? If you're talking about credibility in terms of selling a service, then, okay, so we're not talking about products here, I hope, because I'm not the product guru. Like, if you're going to sell products online, I probably can find somebody else to refer you to. I am all about training people to sell their knowledge, to sell your skills, and to sell your expertise. So if you plan to buy and sell, and you're thinking about credibility in terms of can people trust that you will deliver the products, then I'm not the girl for you, right? So I can send it to somebody else. But in terms of, let's say, building out a training business, building out a coaching brand, building out a consultancy business online, then credibility is another word for expertise. Once you can establish that you are an expert in a particular area, like I said, I help you with that. I help you to show, I basically take you through an activity, give you some guided questions, and ask you to really provide answers to those questions based on your experiences, right? And from, wait a minute, hold up. My phone just did something and Facebook got cut off. Oh my goodness, give me a second, guys. Let me get, okay, Facebook is back on. All right, so, so based on your response to those questions, you now have a clear idea of what you are an expert at. Now, in terms of building that credibility, if you're absolutely new in building your coaching business, in building your training business or your consultancy business online, if you're absolutely new, your credibility is going to be determined by your own experiences and whatever credentials, if you have any credentials, right? If you don't have any credentials on paper, I'm going to show you how you can use your own experiences to build that credibility. Now, if you've been online for a while, if you've been working for people, you should at least have some kind of testimonials. And testimonials are a big thing when it comes on to building credibility. If you don't have any testimonials, use your own. Use your own, and that is usually enough. When I just started out in November 2018, I didn't have any testimonials. All I had was my 6 years of It wasn't 6 at the time. It was 4 years of experience working online. And I leveraged that. That was my credibility. Right? So whatever your experience is, then you can use that to build your credibility. So you're going to pair that with your expertise that I show you how to build out. And then when you start getting testimonials, then testimonials is literally your first step to building credibility. And that's one of the easiest ways to build credibility online, testimonials. Just grab them anywhere you can. And my students know. They know. You blur out their names if you have to blur out their faces. But the more testimonials you can share, the better it is for your credibility online. All right. Oh, I'm having a little backache. I need a massage. All right, guys. Any other questions? That sounds like a topic, Dwayne. Thank you. You see, this is why I like when you guys ask questions. Gives me fabulous ideas of what I can offer in our trainings to come. All right, so was tonight's session helpful for you? Let me know. I see a few people online. What I want you to do is just, once we're done here, just share this video with your colleague. Make sure also that you invite some more of your colleagues over. Next week, Monday, we are here at 7 p.m. 7:30, sorry. We are here 7:30 p.m. Jamaica time every Monday night. It's 8:30 p.m. Eastern. If you're calculating on Greenwich Mean Time, it's -5 GMT. But just use the Jamaican time as a benchmark because I am Jamaican, so that's the time zone I'm sticking with. So 7:30 p.m. Jamaica time, we meet here on a Monday evening, and we just tackle another topic as it relates to building out your coaching, your training, or your consultancy business online. So I cannot tell you what we're going to be talking about next week because I might say something now and it changes. I have my list on my Trello board, guys. I promise you. But yeah. So we're going to be tackling another topic next week, and just show up early because we start on time. And if you're interested in helping me to build out your brand, your business online, then go to teacherstobosses.com and schedule a absolutely free strategy session with me where I can help you chart the way forward and decide how you're going to move on to really building out your brand and your business online. All right, so that's it for tonight, guys. All the best. Thank you so much for sticking around with me. Thank you so much for interacting in the comments, and we'll meet next week, same time, same place. All right, guys. Bye.